na yene Obed a champon a chidi any komo in Morocco. Obed, so sorry.
Oh, that.
Oh, okay. Na a chebo cordie.
Well, Bokono is a bit yikakra because Nyomabe and 9 Aki Kambo Munti. And you could go to Kotoko team airport and send a cardiac to himself. As I took a team right after the game, Womunko would tell her crab you. Almost call straight to the airport. The no game on say about 8 o'clock Morocco time. TV in about 10. And the players will be a shower, bob one home. Nana pedify arrangement for food together. And there were bars in them. TV driving almost 45 minutes from the stadium to the airport. The airport Ghana is almost 11:30 Morocco time. The time I check in Nija or back to your hotel is almost now about 2:30 Morocco time. And yeah, it's me back to your hotel. That time is the team no choir and team no air conti. Team no the some about Ghana. Send you the videos ni Grandma Modadano. Na from the stadium to the airport, and in SMP, sure see a bar.
And Bumuka, the other idea in Sembay.
Well, after the game, now it was a bit say Christopher Damanyasi. Now, I did a bit, almost 1 minute interview with him. Me de amasa me modada me the top platform so na ultimu say na defeat na kwana ho pa because hope from one no more you say Kotoko be win na oka ho. He had so much belief. I think say at the end of born like a permanent ho ti yete bass mu nyina tin say na kata kreba wa kasa wuni adamanya say na at the end bubu na prepa. The only time I mean who was started say Ochiri Simu Kakra had to do it. Albert Amoah story no time I mean breaky story and say Albert Asantiko Kwejano no. And one na he was trying to explain things to yeah because na Adan say hey na then Amosa ya kawi because we the Ukrainian free movie then Amosa ye inti one na say explanation kakra but one ma adamenya timi a bit active kakra to explain things to us. John O'Connor and I say,
okay. Obed, Jaho, I bet someone says to me, when you go far by the Mammy Missau. Ube Pimo Ghana had their supporters, no do one now, Mubonyo so, especially timing of the announcement. Say, Kotoko African game. Na Yasha Kotoko. And then Yeshebia says Shebia Sao. 2 legs, yeah, this 6 goals at Kotoko net. And Obekwana me catches Zaki to say, may sure say Kotoko heaviest defeat when it comes to aggregate score line. Africa, a bit me the Enra, and then now we trim the Munyan or working Sano. Nobody have a time one, send me a baby boomuno. Obed, it's also Nick Christopher Dinko, dear no catcher of our home.
Well, you're Christopher Kwan in the Dinko. You're almost in Pennyfonia concept. Such a that.
There's a normal amount of Mokramaton areas and mobile bono.
In some near degree, it was a very, very dicey issue. Answer number 1, and Ras, you pay attention, Kakra. I think saying you bit near home, and you may be bad attention over bonus too much. Today, there may be cost hotel, Yansan Fire being uncle. Because even if for beating home, it will be hard to believe, say, March that was when him say, na yet on a better one. And after news, Mensaka, another time I confirmed, I want to make catch you. He said, okay, so. Why now we cost because of Albert moving? Because I know players thing you see from the last player who see from was Albert Amoah. That's the first thing. Now, every Albert see from no. On Sana Kotoko team no more check out of the hotel. And Tina, so bad now the key no alcohol reception home. The Albert see and they are not players no. Who's on your sense so alcohol reception home. In my mind, they be as so now as soon as you turn someone a band first. Give your ham on what checking no maybe. But before I realize I'm so standing the far a different place, Momushia, some guys. But Bono, I was born here, but why did it me? I was saying, you might be free.
We see before the match and also after the match.
This was before the match. I won't tell you if you go.
Okay.
If they are making Kenya when the team was about to go to the stadium, Albert Fro Boston or says, Emma, who's on another pink cranium. But in my mind, now it's Albert is the big player. Tell you their motivation or pep talks, because my cousin tell you more can I but also, when you know, because say you are born, say you more she or more year Albert when you special. And you do airport, Ali Benghazi for no, Eddie Tumuno. That one, Nana Mimian education. That was when, come that time, can I Kotoko? What was happening at airport on Kanoma Town, dear. But come to Ghana. Nanka, or my announcement. Then, yes, right after the game. Sana Nam Komonakwe. Initially, Albert was even denying the story. Our airport one because Mimi who you know, me approach management said this is what I've seen. And also a body language. A kwana nipa no fa so yi asem na no ana. E ba mu say no kre. So nipa no podi Mimi phone no the call na na ping. This is a management member. To show it to na ping. Ke jo kona na na so. Mu ba sa asem no. Na so the munya abotre. So that time Nana was having a conversation with Kotoko. It's the airport for you. There are videos that it will come later. And now I don't know what is happening. I'm even trying to send you guys more videos. The airport one and then come over with the person. The one that newspaper. Every church will say issue of Sika.
Issue of Sika.
The beginning of the season. Yes, issue of Sika, number one. The beginning of the season. Albert Amoah had a deal from Qatar. Emma deal no, not a luxurious, and the boy wanted to leave because at that time I can't took Waba. And now Albert was now playing from the wings. And he felt that anyone who was and a management had to sit down and convince him say, young Kobo Africa. Now maybe through Africa, your value can also go up than Katanekra Abba. And according to the management, it was a difficult issue to even maintain Albert for the beginning of this season. Where you your opinion, I'm giving you a story. I have my own opinion about it, which I'm not make an airport, but this is the story. So they had to sit down with him and talk to him, even to the Africa. And if upon he can even get a blast pass column, which can improve his value. It's the conversation of value improvement, you know. And Albert decided, say, okay, you stay for the Africa and see how things will go. The next penny phone, you know, say, Africa no say, yeah, you be a bright bit miracle. Then this offer a buy. So from the look of things, a brand got. But this is also from another management member, Penyini Bakopa, maybe. And the conversation was, Obed, Albert, do you buy? Nanka Omo has a match with the qualifier. Was another Albert, apart from hotel, the players necessary from Sonoche Kakra. And the Morocco has it. And according to him, when the leadership discuss with other leadership above the management, because do we authorized from above, So with me near Kotoko say Ebra a Soroson camp. Enti Equaye say Kotoko Shawaka. The value of Albert will still go up. Tiani, the last leverage they were counting on. But I say within the management, no one say Albert is on his way out. I don't know. It's one either the blasters call up and the women now would drink a say, I mean, not blasters call up for Kotoko. I mean, Chenkakra. And now the Africa no move bono. Kotoko still being present in Africa and the common and down. If those two things are not there, none of the sequence in Tiano. After the game, we to say Atia Pasona and Ekika Nyoma Ali Benghazi for an announcing it. He said, there's African nephew. Now there was no need for him to stay again.
Okay.
But no one himself, come back Ghana. I'm going to go for an announcement. But I'm going to go for the matter say, media class need your priest in the Morocco, a bit more priest in Egypt. Benin said, Ali Benghazi for an so group had the army. But a bit more, and a bit more Egypt, and then Tunisia, more pre-season.
Metie the whole can year. Let's say, even before game, no. Now documents are exchanging between the two clubs.
Yes, they were aware of it. And the only thing that could have slowed the deal for Albert to stay again was Kotoko qualifying. This is an explanation from deep source. Say Kati and Quebec Nyama Kotoko Kutani Mubiemi say and Kotoko sign share Africa now. Oku group stage dia and commitment to send on San Tanambobium. But in terms of Sika Obeje, Sika Kotoko Beje, none in two parties in the
okay. Albert in the team nearby and answer that's Morocco.
On the team based on Yang Flocos, also on checking us about the Geronimo checking in, and they have to enter. So enter and they're not Albert come. After someone enter one for pro flights in the year, I don't know, but on checking in with the team, which was himself checking in with the team. Yes, so destination near checking in nowadays, but me Asenso, Nana Penkra, Charles Hammond, another journalist, Tony Montana, and Okanopean Oko. It's these were Nipa Yen Catch, Nipa 5 year catch. Apart from that, today, Omo Mobile Minano, Chairman Sulu, Lea Sapuku, Akoto, Omunina, any team, no, technical team, no, Omunina, any team, no, and a coy. Now, the big issue for Kotoko. Coach carrying to
now, but tell me about I had the $200,000. But on your opportunity and then penny for Dim Comono. There we see what TV about your Sikasana what here, Sekotoko, Edgy free Elali Benghazi for.
I will not speculate if I don't know. Also, I'm not any serious. I think that some of the players, maybe right after the call, send you. Say, picture now, maybe the two group in the Swana or your phone as well. Say, maybe this picture need two group in the so. That was when news break here, airport. News break here, airport. Banana Penka was speaking to Zito in a way of initial control. There were some of the players who are not winning. The players themselves did not know. It's not moving here phone also, including Albert and Ankasa. Because Albert did not expect news in the Baba. There were some of the players that are not about to when I was young, we had to say, it's your one anchor, one another person who would deny Kakra. But the two days, see the 50 if you have one armor. If you compare one, a quick meeting. So, for one, you can't say, or my publishing, yeah. Then, Omo Kotoko, so as some publishing, Joanna Last up to and you a quick write up. It was a we no man graphics, proper graphics. When it comes to transfer of players, we only just you know the torso and almost push to you because now we want to confirm more a story in tea. Amoah-Sir Obed, so man, I'm sending you a picture. I'm hoping this picture, baby. I'm hoping that this picture, this number is a coach carrying to ne Abetamwa. Yes, Abba. Moncheck group and so I had the article in some one about. Coach had to call Albert Kuturan chain. They spoke for almost 5 minutes. And give it a big problem there, sir. They say those who know and I Jordan and Misa Sono for coach school. If the coach carrying Vito based on them picking wanted to add Jordan and Misa to this squad because I said boy and impressing the power training. But boy and the South Coast school. If they say, oh, she more for a couple of cabins, you know, Puku and on Tono. And honestly, Coach Karim Zito was not really happy because on the above, not only happy. If they are traveling through a airport one day, not only happy, crying. I said, defeat that can open more defeat, they come up. Coach Karim Zito so come because on no, he said. As a former player, now a coach, to have such a record and a warning like the CV so not a ninja. Okay. John say no. After the game of catcher, I saw Seraye. Honest. And if he's honest, he will not be fair to certain people. That is even the players and the client of us. So, because I saw some of the tactical works and not more on specific things. Call part so they could not beat. So he wanted to be careful. He now to be coach. Coach also coach a very reliable. And one way they did not discuss it. But management in a series of meetings and the explanation of the mind I said Aqua now, if what we are picking is anything to go by, latest by January. Mohamed Kamara and Samba say if one contract no one more and your so more sign here before the form
January.
Yes. Yeah.
Na one is one to say a pitami do so. Oh,
Sameba.
Okay.
Peter Cradier, an agent approached me. One, he is even willing to pay me if I can get videos of Peter and I'm zero. Or they don't want hair and I for that time here commentary. And Peter so contract at the end of the season. Peter so contract at the end of the season. And being around 19. So people say when say 19 for the year, bro, for the Arab when say Omofana, Ometnia training Omo.
Yeah.
The year Momofa 23, 20, 26 for after 1 year. 1 year, the other community say, Omu say when you need that. But Peter Mones, our boys, Omu so Mofa, Ometna about 2 years. No more could you for him to become the player they want. And to continue down the year. I don't know whether the management will announce a new strategy, but it is likely there will be a new strategy because Samba Kamara, but the phone who said a Beko free to say a year, a kind of saying
Lamty.
Yeah. And in January, se player no crown on only personal terms, maybe not be now they are willing to let these 2 players go because also Samba and Kamara no mobile free agent. The phone who say all is spending on and this. Now so what now so person no go free Waboka Jibaje Kakra.
Okay.
And clearly this management mean they are directing me free. But they are ready to cash in when the money comes. So Unim Hamdata.
Yes, Hamdata. So on a call before game we know.
Yes, Oba Kotoko, Obo bear 2, 4, bear 7 matches. Also, 24 man of course with it. And I said, Kotoko agreed on a loan deal with a player near Fenelon loan list to about the Africa. Nanka said Toby Bar, Kotoko. So it looks like when it comes to the sales of players, they have that mentality. No, it's Kamara and somebody, you know, a break it 12 in Aka. The Omoyana Cameron Tennis or extend there. January on the job. Okay. Then Kakrabi said $10,000 bill. Wamaje they are 2 years locally, no. Wama provide their shipment. Jibo, I think we are Kotoko fan. Be ready for some of these things. Say a bit miaba.
Okay, Obed. Yedi Asiano no, but Oben Pennyfo even though Mabedu Enra after that heavy defeat. Say eno musi taking results no.
Well, from the point of the technical team, I'm extremely disappointed. Also, after support for 10, now even game no share. Conceding so early was something they were hoping to avoid. Conceding so early and a buy. Kotoko kana fi Kotoko buy game no. That pass no ko say any man. They still had the belief so 2-1 when they were still in the game. Then the penalty and the whole thing it destroyed. The technical team now there are certain issues. For instance, say your first game, no, you would a mistake from Kamara. And we saw mistakes from Aziz Arunadari. So to some extent, the goalkeeping department has not really saved Asante Kotoko for that man. And Tijibo, person is too careful with the kind of stories here, remember. But from the me, say me the one katu, the akwaka 3-1. Say Coach Karim Zito, Kwenya, maybe the goalkeeping department. And Kobe Pese, maybe a goalkeeper student for problem. You say, oh, say, Mr. Najao, any Juba and a and another Juba or Kotoko youth team. On a training youth team, no. Najao only Ogumuko, you know. And a Juba senior team, no. So if these mistakes or the goalkeeping department, and no here Gaka top 4 now. Also, Kamara Kobo pass visa MT Faso on the house to no. Oshe Aziz Arunadari Ebede Mua. Also, Okupushi ball to Emma Lions for the share Kotoko. So it looks like for some time now, the goalkeeping department of Asante Kotoko, mistakes, baby. And as a coach, you know, say, or the technical team, he probably need to look at that position or that department. Maybe it might not be the goalkeepers, because if you keep blaming the goalkeepers there, sometimes also need to look at what kind of training are they getting, because the way them now we have them now a year. Because okay, it's what is happening.
Okay.
Number 2. From the point of the management, send them there to Jano. So we are ready to do business, Jibo. Or we are ready to do business. And now, no.
Obi the bomb obeje.
Nana happen there. Okay.
Obi the bomb obeje.
Obi should say, there are some of these players. Also, they have 5 players school. Eko United. Now, on the point, the boys are really doing well. And to me, philosophy, let me put it that way. Meaning philosophy, Ama one she say maintain the players. But if one she maybe I don't know some argue or maintain the players because as I say African Umpuno. And found it Ghanaian players out of Obeboka. After Tom of your mother Africa, no buying to see. then I won't share for cry. That is also something that I say, once I say a jigu, you know, and so about another school of thought over the point of the management. It's going to be interesting for us and take on. Coach Karim Zito, a catcher Samba, say 2 matches a domain, which is Wednesday, Wednesday and Sunday. They have no other option than to win those 2 matches for the fans. Anything outside a win with 2 matches, you know, and they are sent for Froba.
Okay.
And the technical team also feels say work for left one in the pro Kotoko. But Abia, Ghana 100 years. Because almost Kotoko nation, they were impressed. Kotoko Go Stars, Kotoko Chelsea, Kotoko Lions are Bordeaux. So locally, Kotoko Biki defeat. So they feel that a work if one standard in the pro Kotoko. But almost your most standard, your way ever Ghana League, you know, almost to do more in the Ghana League. These are some of the things that is happening. But maybe Semibana may come your opinion. This is stories, but may come your opinion now. But the players, you know, a mentality, you know, from you know, I can't say me pass na agene to so Bob Brahman and Nibreno. Because I'm not many.
Oh, but yeah, China bra. Yes, I wouldn't come on in our bow in your binka. Why?
You will be big to have been a mouth. You call Congo, Kotoko Lusu, Omulusu on penalties. Jibo, the bars was quiet. Last night on penalties. Born I penalties 3. You said, "Oh, Baba, I call ya." Almost on penalties. And yeah, Bano. It looks like my false soup. I said something like they've accepted a normal. You don't see a player skip to everyone who say Adiana I'm Botomo. Majority of them were me who wear that mean fan, but I said
as a dream from
any I don't care, but I say Yatia to say the say Bana Abano. On the reform who ye any Yatia to say the say Bana Aban. That kind of body language and I work with players in you.
Oh, but the better say, now, but I
Jibo and Nano as I say Yabadi and Yaba. And
that's why I'm Kunam.
I said, "Dear Uncle Nam." Set number of flights I'm a fire and not a end to me. 25th maybe to 26. So Nami Adamochina and I'm a free Morocco. Then I'll move to Turkey and come to Ghana on Monday.